is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Corey, your Autobot, and I'm here today bringing you guys a brand new video. Today's video, guys, is talking about the best sniper rifle in Call of Duty World War II. Now, the Kar 98, in my opinion, is definitely the best sniper in the game, just because of the fact that it is great all around, and it barely ever gets any hit markers. But in particular, I'm talking more about the torpedo variant, just because of how smooth the gun actually performs. So, I had been grinding my ass off to get this gun for quite some time, and I mean, I just got it recently. I've been using it a lot, and I have noticed a huge difference in my shot. More for the simple fact that it, I guess you could say it is a lot smoother, and it's a lot, I guess you could say it's a lot more consistent. Just for the simple fact that if you've used the Fallen variant, I'm actually going to give you guys a little bit of a demonstration here, but you guys can probably see. Let me put on the Fallen here. If I go to the firing range and ADS, the Fallen comes in a little bit more from the side. Whereas the torpedo, if I can get in here super quick, it comes sort of in a swooping motion. It comes down and then up, whereas the Fallen comes in straight from the side. Now, that is something that I've noticed with this game in terms of variants, that every single one of them has a different ADS pattern as compared to the regular version of the gun. Now, I've used the Nightmare variant as well, and I'm going to be honest, I am not a fan of that, just because it's so short and stubby and it just feels so weird in comparison to the Fallen and the Torpedo. Now, I've used the Fallen pretty well up until Prestige 7, because that's when I got the Torpedo. I'm actually Prestige 7 now, getting closer to Prestige 8. But I've used the Fallen pretty well religiously up until, like, earlier this week when I got the Torpedo. And I'm going to be 100% honest. The Torpedo is hands down better than the Fallen. Just because, like I said, it feels a lot smoother, and it just makes my shot a whole lot more consistent than what I would have with the Fallen variant. Now, with the Fallen variant, the one thing that I did notice about it is that it actually, I guess, it has a little bit more sway than the Torpedo does. And I've noticed that with the Nightmare variant as well, is that every sniper, even though it's the same gun, in terms of like the variants, if you go into the Kar 98, even though it's all the Kar 98, they all have different sway values. And that's one thing I've noticed about the Torpedo, is that with the Torpedo, it actually has less sway than the Fallen does. And it also has less sway than the base variant. Now, I don't know if that's something that's intentional with this game, but it's a few things that I've noticed about this gun that make it a little bit, I guess you could say, better than the other variants. Now, everyone has their own opinion and stuff like that as well, but based on what I've, everything that I've done over the past couple of days with playing this game and everything like that, I've basically come to gather that the Torpedo is the better of the Kar variants. Now, like I said, that is based on my opinion. Oh, that was cool. That was cool. I didn't even mean to do that, but that was cool. But, no, I mean, I feel like that a lot of people throw out, the fact that variants in this game don't really make a difference, but because, Sledgehammer sort of made us believe that that was actually the case, but it turns out that that's actually not the case. That variants may not make a statistical difference, but they definitely feel different from the other weapons, or well, than the base weapon and the other variants within that same class. Now, whether or not that was intentional, I don't know. But I do feel like that Sledgehammer wasn't transparent enough when it comes to that sort of thing. And especially in the sense that they said that, there'd be no difference in terms of variants. And it really does question why they, I guess you could say, why they sort of lied to us in that sense as well. Just because it does, it doesn't make any sense as to why they lie about something like that, especially where it's something so minor. All they really had to do is say, well, the variants perform a little bit differently. Like they did in Advanced Warfare, they actually performed differently in the sense that also had different stats as well, and different looks. I mean, yes, the cosmetically, variants are always going to look different. I understand that. You know, that doesn't bother me in the slightest. But what bothers me about it is the fact that some people, and I'm going to use Phase Dirty as an example. He uses the Car 98 religiously, and he said he uses the Fallen, and he also uses the regular variant. And he finds the regular variant performs way better than the Fallen in the simple fact that the Car 98 regular version is actually smoother than that of the Fallen, which I can agree with that. You know, I mean, I do like the Fallen, but the regular variant is definitely smoother. The only reason I used the Fallen is for the simple fact that I had an XP boost. Now, I find with the Torpedo here, it's actually a good happy medium. The fact that you get a good weapon performance, and you get a little bit of a XP boost as well. So that's sort of why I lean toward the Torpedo as to being the best sniper in the game, just for the simple fact you get everything with it. Like, you get all-around great performance, and you get that little bit of an XP boost. So, if you guys are hunting for a variant, the Torpedo would definitely be the variant to go for, in my own honest opinion, just because of how good it performs, and I wonder if I got to play the game with what I did here. Oh, I did. Oh, this is cool. I wish I didn't throw that grenade back now, because I probably could have had an easy quad feed. Oh, easily. I could have had an easy quad feed. But, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe if you're new. And make sure you click that bell notification. This way you guys get notified every time I upload a video, because, let's face it, YouTube sub boxes are still broken as fuck, like always. But, yeah, leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and it's been your boy Corey, or Autobot, and I'm out. Peace!